Do you know what we're going to talk about?
You and me?
Yes.
Oh.
Do you know what about you and me we're going to talk about?
No.
What is that? Liquid sugar?
Brown sugar and butter. And a little bit of cinnamon.
I'm making coffee for both of us because I want to see if I can drink it.
His name was Rainier, so not Filia. Oh, should I just throw in the thing?
I'll take it. Thank you. Like, not wanting it because I feel sick when I drink it or smell it, but I just don't have a...
Hey! Take me along to the ball. I don't care if I ever come back.
Okay, buddy.
I'm heading off to lunch to meet someone who contacted us through the vlog. I'm going to leave the camera here though, so Cammie can tell you about this letter that she wrote. I think you'll all find it very interesting.
I wrote a letter to Ben after some soul searching. I'm just gonna read it. Ben, it's really hard when you pull away from me. I don't like the person I become, in quotes, when you do this. I become so desperate and selfish. I realize then how much I don't pursue you. So I start pursuing you like crazy in desperate ways. I know it's not for the right motives, but then it also doesn't feel right to not pursue at all. So it's really hard to know what to do in these moments. I'm sorry for not pursuing you and then pursuing you in these moments of desperation for crappy reasons. Love, Cammie.
So first of all, let's talk about what does media mean?
Ben's doing a social media class with the kids. First day.
Media, I think it comes from the same word as medium. The ways that are the most effective for other people and the ways that are most effective for us. Then we're going to talk about, well, how can we communicate that to other people? That's a lot more complicated, I think.
In an average scene, the camera is at the same height as what's being filmed. So let's bring it down to eye level. Since our character is facing to the right, we'll move the camera until there is space on the right-hand side, which usually looks more natural.
Okay, we just finished our first social media class, which I'm calling Media Social. You guys have heard some of our philosophy on what we share with our kids, and what we start with is the things that you're passionate about, the things that I'm passionate about, and how can we take that passion already and transfer that to our kids instead of trying to start from scratch and learn something new. And I'm passionate about social media. This vlog, my Facebook account, writings that I do, pictures that I post. I put a ton of energy into that because I believe it's worthwhile and I think I'm good at some of those things. So I thought I should take what I do know, and I actually know a lot, and you find out how much you know when you actually talk to your kids. I should take some of those things and spend some time with my kids and seeing what they can learn about, I don't know, anything. So we'll see where we go with this. Cammie and I are not really getting along super well today. And we just made this vlog where we were in a fight like a week ago, and I was like, I don't want to make another one about a fight. And I was noticed in my mind, this thing happened where I was thinking through, how am I going to cover up the fact that we're in a fight? And I was just at this like really clear juncture where I was like, we have this opportunity to fake it. And that's more natural, it's much easier. I've had years of practice at that. And I'm treating this decision this morning to be real is really important for me. And it's not because I want to deliver a better quality product to you guys, although I do. It's actually because I've learned that if I am fake, I can no longer tell what's real anymore. I had so many times in my life where the life that I was living on the outside, because I wanted it to be real, I actually thought that's who I really was. In fact, let me give you guys one story right now. There was this time period 4 years ago where I was on this podcast, and it was called This American Life. They recorded me for like 2 hours, and I was telling the story about my blackjack days and how I had actually stolen money from my teammates. And the story of me stealing money was like 2 minutes long, but I recorded 2 hours worth of audio. And of course, I come on the radio, and Cammie and I are listening, and of all the footage that those people decided to play, they played that 2 minutes where I was stealing, and I thought, those sons of they totally misrepresented me. And then I realized, no, they didn't misrepresent me. I just didn't like to admit to myself that that's who I really was. In fact, they did a really good job, and they were one of the only people in my life to ever accurately represent me. So I am telling you guys that we're in a fight today because it's important for me to be real, because I want to know who I am. And if I'm the type of person that needs help, I need to ask for help. And most of my life, I thought I was the type of person that had it together because that's what I represented to other people. I'm not that. And I need that reminder every day, every minute. And every time that I make this decision to be more fake, it's one step away from reality. It's one step closer to insanity. It's like divorcing my soul from this world. Jeez. Hopefully this doesn't sound like too dramatic, but actually for me it is, because I know the torturedness that comes when I can't be myself for myself, much less other people. Back to work. Whoa, look at this. It says, one of the first blackberries from our garden. Love, Eden. Thank you, Eden. I love blackberries.
Can we talk about this first before we...
Okay, hang on. We are going to talk about makeup sex. You okay with that?
I guess. I don't know.
What do you think about it? Let's just talk theoretical. We don't have to say anything. They don't know. Or we could talk about the weather. It's like really cloudy and sunny.
Is makeup sex like when you get into a fight with someone and then you talk through it and then you hug? Is it like the same thing as the hug, only not platonic?
You lost me at hug. I have mixed feelings about it.
Me too.
Part of me, I like it because it's fun. I don't know, sometimes it's a physical representation of what's going inside. And I noticed with you, some of the best sex we ever have is makeup sex. Because you don't really get too excited. Look, she even sent me a text message today, or she like put these alarms on my phone to go off. And that doesn't normally happen. Where do these things go?
They disappear once makeup sex is done.
But then there's another side that I don't like. It feels a little just emotional, and then it feels a little bit artificial and fake to me.
As to me, I've thought through some of this because I'm frustrated with myself, and I think I want to be more healthy than where I'm at right now, but you can't really force that to happen. But what I can do now that I wasn't able to do 10 years ago is when Ben and I have a rift and he distances himself and I feel this pain, I can actually wait a little bit before just reacting. And now, you know, the makeup sex might still happen and might still be weird or parts unhealthy about it, but I think there is health I see now in me to even just be able to wait and not react right away and let him have some space, let myself have some space to process.
And we've learned that using sex for the wrong reasons isn't really that great, because sex can be great, but if you're using it as the main way to solve conflict or escape pain, even if it's with someone you're married to and love. We gotta go to the baseball game. Good job, Seven!
Just hit a ball and a guy at second base got out. But
To be at Seven's baseball game, it's like a giant hangout, talking while occasionally glancing over to see if our sons are at bat.
Yeah, probably.
And I sure don't want your kids going up in that yard or over here. To see, that's dramatic.
Yeah.
I seen what it done to him.
So that was our neighbor Nancy just telling us that she saw a guy that we know head to the backyard of our new house with a needle shooting up probably heroin. This is a really big heroin area. So it's a bit of a reminder. Keeping it real around here. Wednesday is date night, so we are heading out with our friends Sunny and Crystal. Dove is making dinner for the kids. What do we got here? Those look really good.
pizza bomb.
Pizza bombs?
Yeah.
And this one is gonna really be like a
There's like cheese in there?
Cheese, pepperoni, and marinara.
Dang. That wasn't that hard. Might as well awkward.
Yeah.
Want a hug? See, it's like a hug.
Let's shake hands. No. Okay.